Hello. I'm actually doing it, guys. It's a collection update video. It's December. I have sold some things and haven't really got anything else, but it's the end of the year, right? So like let's do one. I've had enough requests and enough of you guys say you miss them. I miss you guys too. I don't know what's been up with me. YouTube and Fidgets and I don't know. Well, let's just get to it. I've been using this thing a lot. This is my Compiform V3. I think it's called the Ravished version. I just love how like fast it is. Like it just moves really easily. And this one doesn't happen to be super loud. Like it is loud, but it doesn't hurt my ears like my past ones. Like it's just a different kind of loud. You know, if I like do that, okay, that's uncomfortable. I don't do that with it. I really do a lot of this stuff with it because of how it does it. It just feels so good. I love this thing. I use it a lot. Let's go on to some other sliders. Got the Pura. I got the Wrapped. You know, they're stainless steel plates, 4 corners of contact, hybrid magnet setups. This one's made of aluminum. This one's zirconium and makume. So they differ a lot. This one's like double the weight of this one. And the thickness differs, you know, quite a lot. So to me, they feel very different. There we go. Like they're very different feeling sliders. They sound different. This one's gotten really worn in since I did the unboxing, whenever that was. You know, it doesn't make the super zippery noise that it had. Let's see if we can see this here. Like on the areas of contact, those machine lines are they're gone. They still have them, but all of the ridges have smoothed out a lot. Sometimes I don't like this because it's too light, but other times I enjoy it. So between my 3 main free-floating sliders, I really enjoy all of these because of their different characteristics. So I got the Wrapped White. This has got some Otter, I think it's Otter EDC, right? TPU, body overlay, I don't know what they're called. It's just not for me, but it is in my collection. I'm just even gonna put it back in my box. It's fine. I don't even need to, we're not gonna have it out here. So yeah, I use these guys a lot. I've always got a slider with me. My next most used things, we're just gonna dump out here. This is the Nub Cruncher. Yes, I made it. Yes, it's mine, but like, I made it because it's something I wanted and basically needed in my life. We got this is one of my very first ones here. This is V1 with the knurled side. It's got the stiff gray buttons. All of these 4 have the stiff gray buttons. I just prefer them. They're quite stiff when they're new, but then they do end up breaking in. I've got one with the black buttons. This one glows. I didn't bring, oh yeah, I do have a light. Is it charged? It is charged. Maybe it'll show. Probably not here. It's a very, very bright in here. There's like a lot of overhead LED shop work lights. This does not glow, even though it looks like it might. This one glows on the side. Yeah, I have one of these literally with me at all times. Lately, it's been this one. This is my newest one. I'm gonna guess this is the V2 with the straight cuts, knurls, grooves, something, and with a different bead. This one is much better to like hold and like fidget with than this one is. This one is just something that looks like a bead I've made in the past, like out of metal. So I wanted to do a plastic version. This is actually intended for, I don't know, some kind of, you know, fidgety purposes and spinning, and yeah, it just feels good in the hand with the shape and the ridges. Nub Cruncher. It clicks. It houses circuit board buttons. I really enjoy them. Here, I'm gonna put some of these out of the way. We'll just keep one on the table. Don't need 5 of the same thing, right? I kept some of these. I guess I'm gonna go over that. This is one of the first ones, so yes, I like it. I'm keeping it. These 2, they're earlier, and up here where the pocket and nub thing kind of like go together for the body and the collar. Oh, it just got quiet. The AC turned off. There's a bit of a gap that can form if there's a little bit of over extrusion on the body piece on the nub. So if that happens, I didn't catch it sometimes. whenever I would go to assemble it, it would create a space between the body and the collar, and there'd be a small light gap. And that small light gap would also introduce a little bit of like play between the body and the collar. And then on the ones that I did catch on that, it would always happen after I fully assembled them, and then I would look it up and hold it and feel it, and there was that bit of a wobble. I would just super glue them and keep them. So these are two from past runs that they're staying here because they're super glued together, and that's just not how I want to roll. This one is just one that I like, the colors and the shape, because it's a V2. And then this one, because it's TPU and it's new, I've still been kind of making sure this is going to be a good material for the Nub Cruncher. You know, the PLA, it seems to be pretty stable as long as you don't heat it up. TPU, I don't have very much experience with, so I've been testing it, but it seems quite strong and like it's going to be like way tougher in general than the PLA ones, just because of the, I don't know what it is, like the durometer of it. It's like hard, but also has like some squish. So yeah, it's awesome. I was hitting it pretty hard there. I'm making sure everything's fine. Looks totally fine. I need to go throw this on the concrete and like actually durability test it. Next most used, probably the Dune and edamame. Like, I know, like, I love my tungsten bar spinners, but I only have, well, these two, and I guess you could say 3 and, well, two and a half. Just need some buttons still. It's got tungsten balls. This is the Fuse by Cami. Spin Designs by Cami. And got the, okay, back to the Dune and the tungsten edamame. I've made buttons for them out of crystal zircuti. They're buttons that I like a lot. They're made exactly how I would want them for each of these spinners. The Dune, oh, buttons came a little loose on me. The Dune is heavier, but it's shorter than the edamame. So it has a, I don't know how to describe it. It has a higher frequency judder, and it's not as powerful of a judder, but it slaps really hard when it comes to a stop because of the weight. And then the edamame has like definitely a stronger judder. Like when you go to stop it, this thing almost wants to jump out of your hand. But it's definitely faster, I think, RPM wise, than the Dune. It has to be. I mean, it just like slaps so much harder. The Dune slaps, but it's like a softer force. It still kind of hurts whenever I really catch it hard. So I don't know. I really enjoy both of these. They're incredible spinners. I'll enjoy the Flux again. Not the Flux. Oh my god, I'm messing them up. This is the Flux. This is the Fuse. Oh no. Did you guys hear that? Is this just a loose button? No. That's a dog hair. Tragic. Oh man. Downside of having dogs, man, and not using a spinner every day. This bearing is going to need cleaning, and we're not going to do that in this video. So let's talk about the Fuse. This is the best small spinner on the planet. The ergonomics. Oh. We're good. It just needed blown. It's so fast and easy to spin. This is actually the only spinner in my collection that I would never make buttons for, because they're absolutely excellent. They've got a nice deep dish with the milling pattern that matches the body. I love this thing. I don't even like small spinners really, and this thing's great. The tungsten dream is still alive. If this ever, like, we got Zen doing stuff with the Flux. That's getting a re-release, so maybe we'll see a Fuse someday. But it needs to look just like this. What a spinner. We're still in frame. We are. I gotta remember how to do this YouTube stuff. Here's one that I haven't shown on the channel yet. This is a stainless steel slim pillar XL Had to make sure I got all that out. Buy clean EDC. Osman gave me this one just because it's a B stock. It has a slight, we can't even really figure out what it is, but whenever you feel it spin, you can feel like the slightest like hum or like rumble coming from it. Like it is, like it wants to be imbalanced, but I don't know if you can see this. It doesn't move like at all. Like I can't see it, I can't feel it, but it has like this almost imperceivable like roar rumble to it, almost like it has a weird bearing, but it's not the bearing. It's just something happened with the machining that made it slightly not perfect. And Osman didn't want to sell these, so he gave me and Drake one to test fit for buttons and stuffs. And man, the slim pillar, I haven't been in the shop honestly since he's given me this, but I would love to put some buttons on this thing, like actually make some for it, because this thing rips. Being stainless steel, like it's very fast, and it also like slaps. Like I've only got a couple other stainless steel spinners, but the slim pillar XL definitely weighs like a lot more. I'm actually curious here. Pretty big jump in my stainless like weights. So we're gonna start with the slim pillar, because that's what we've been talking about. 102.5. What's this, like 60? Okay, 75. 54, so got like 25 gram increments. Awesome. And they all do feel very different, so it's kind of, maybe y'all are starting to see a theme here. There's a lot of diversity going on in this collection nowadays, because there's not very much to it. Next most used, and the only tri-spinner left in my collection, guys. This is it. Tungsten Baubles ruined me. This is absolutely like the pinnacle of what a tri-spinner should be. This one has probably the most perfect full ceramic bearing I could find for this spinner. I feel very lucky that, man, it's just incredible. Osman at Clean EDC was over here in October, and he was spinning this thing. He's also got one of these, by the way, with a full ceramic bearing, mind you. And we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, this one's got a full ceramic. It's like the best full ceramic ever. And he's like, wait, what? And he snatched it out of my hand and took the buttons off and looked at the bearing, because he didn't believe me. He thought it was a hybrid ceramic that was like kind of noisy. But no, this is the most buttery smooth, speedy, full ceramic I have ever had the pleasure of having. And it's in a spinner that is just incredible. It's heavier than the Amaryllis. It's not too big. It's not too heavy. The ergos are great. Oh my goodness. It is just, that hurt my knuckle just now catching this thing. It carries so much inertia. And when you go to stop it, it's just like, boom. Oh man, like literally that slap right there. It like hurts. I absolutely love this thing. There's not a better tri-spinner that exists. That's it. That's that. Moving on to less used things in my collection right now. And honestly, just because, oh, I forgot to leave this on the table. The Nub Cruncher. Like this is a fidget that I needed in my life. Literally one is always in my pocket. I sleep with one. I have one in my hand basically all the time. So like some of the other fidgets in my life have kind of trickled down, these especially, because these were kind of Nub Crunchery, mechanical, mindless, zero skill required fidgets, you know? Like everything on the table, on the desk, requires some level of skill to use. All of these, as long as you have fingers that, you know, work somewhat, you're going to be able to make these things click. What is beeping at me right now? I have no idea. Anyways, so like the no skill required, minimal effort, like kind of thing has really fallen to the Nub Cruncher, because it is such a good EDC piece. I don't have to worry about damaging it. Like you can drop these and it's okay. Like it's cheap. It's not going to really get even that damaged if you do drop it, because it doesn't really weigh enough to hurt itself. Everything here on the table that's on the wood, not the Nub Crunchers, like if you drop these, something about them can actually get damaged beyond repair, and they can actually, the function can get impaired, you know what I mean? So the EDC ability of this over all of this has, well, it's kind of changed the game for what I have on me at all times, and that's this now instead of these guys. And it has really allowed me to kind of step back from my collection and really narrow it down to just the things that I like. I also have a just throw this in. I was looking at my box and I forgot about this. We got a Gambit coin from Billet Spin. It's just an incredible original design. It's got a Makume inner coin that I made for it. This one's zirconium. Nice little worry coin, you know, mindless kind of fidget. Also takes a little bit of skill to use. Got to have some dexterity. So let's put this down here too. I like my Makume and Zerk combos. And I have some spinning beads too from Rich, but I don't have any of the you know, the spin sticks or anything like that. I'm not going to put these on anything. Could put them on the fuse. Sorry, the flux. Man, I feel like an old person mixing up names. I used to make fun of my parents for that all the time. I don't really want to put them on anything because you can, I'm not going to be able to do it anywhere right here really, maybe for a moment. There we go. Because you can spin them and play with them. That's the funnest thing to do with them, not put them on something to fidget with for me. So they just live here, and here they are. They're pretty cool. But I wouldn't really consider them part of my fidget collection. They just live in my box because I haven't figured out what else to do with them. So this is it. I sold the Access Micro Mini. George Sherwood, he's wanted one for a long time, and I wanted him to have it. That's yeah. What else did I sell? I don't even remember anymore. It's been a while. And I guess if you're curious, go back and watch the last collection update video. And I guess that'll be it. Maybe I'll do another one sooner. I don't know if I have anything coming soon. I don't think so. I am trying to come up with a bead design for the Nub Cruncher that is, it still goes on the end, maybe all the way on the end of the lanyard, but has a finger loop so you can, you know, like spin it around your finger. But I want it to like hide the paracord at the end and kind of be seamless. So I'm kind of overcomplicating it in my brain, and I want it to have not like a bearing surface, but I want it to have interlocking circles so it can spin freely with the ring kind of staying on your finger. If you're catching what I'm putting down, then, well, hopefully you'll have some ideas. Drop a comment or something if you see what I'm trying to do here. I feel like that would be really cool. I've had a couple of people mention that to me organically too, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm actually trying to figure something out like that. It's actually kind of a tricky design, working with the paracord and wanting it to look and function how I want it to look. So, all right, I'm done. See you guys. Thanks for being here.